Welcome to Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears and live an awesome, amazing life. Ooh, we got a great subject today. I'm going to give you tools to manifest everything. What's over here? Ooh, there's the Buddha head. It's just art, okay? Can we get over it? All right, astrologers, tarot card readers, psychics, let's talk about all of this. I get some very serious comments and emails from people who have been told things by psychics, tarot card readers, astrologists that are disturbing and are concerned. Now, first of all, ask yourself one thing. We're going to start with this. Why are you going to them in the first place? It's because you want them to tell you something good, because maybe you desire something in your life and you want to hear something really good, that it's going to be okay, right? That's why we go, right? I know, I've been to them before. Well, I'm going to tell you something. It's going to be okay. It's going to be amazing, all right? So let's get that out of the way right there. Second thing, nothing that they tell you is under their control. It's under your control. So if somebody tells you something, and I had an psychic, oh my gosh, this was like 30 years ago, you know, back when I was 5. The psychic said, nothing I tell you is in stone. You control your future and everything. I only tell you what I see right now at this moment in time, and everything I tell you can be changed. And guess what? She was off the charts accurate, right down to telling me stuff that I would do now. And it just blew my mind. But then she said something to me. So if you guys know that I wrote a best-selling award-winning book, it was a television movie. She leaned across the table and told me this. But she also said, if you don't write it, it won't happen. In other words, when they tell you these things, a lot of times we go, oh, I'm going to meet the love of my life. So you go and eat, you know, Ben and Jerry's ice cream and watch TV, and you don't go out of the house. And the love of your life was at the grocery store or at that event you were supposed to go to. Because you go, nah, you know, it's going to happen. No, it won't. So you are always in control. So why are you going to see them? If you're always in control, why would you go to see them? Here's the third thing. If they tell you anything bad, they are con artists, run. No one, no psychic, no astrologist, no one would ever tell you things like that you're going to die. Somebody just wrote me this. They gave them the date. Guess what? You could plant that and actually die. There's somebody told a story. This is true. This is a real legit story. That a minister came into the wrong room at a hospital to a very sick person. And, well, he actually wasn't that sick. He wasn't on his deathbed. Came into the wrong person, read, you know, the rites and talked to him, whatever. He had the wrong room. And the guy died. The person who didn't get the rites, you know, was fine. The person who got the rights died like the next day or something like that, and there was nothing wrong with him. They said it was nothing that should have killed him. We have that power. We have that power. This is why, be so careful. And I want to tell you another thing. Nobody tells you how to live your life. Nobody tells you what's going to happen in your life or anything else. Believe absolutely no one. Question everyone, including me and my whole channel. You can use these tools if you choose, not because you think I'm right or I have the answers, because you do. And everything that you decide is right for you. So when people get on my channel and they debate, you know, in the comments, I'm like, I'm not here to debate. If that's your truth, it's your truth. And it is true for you. Mine's true for me. That's the beauty of our individual expressions as the one. We get to have our individual experiences and realities. That means that your world could be amazing and a fifth dimensional world where we go into peace and love unlike we've ever seen on the planet, which is where we're going, by the way. And there will be other people that say, oh my God, the planet's going to blow up, it's getting worse, you know, we're going to hell in a handbasket. And that's exactly where they're going to go, to hell in a handbasket. And there's no such thing as hell. But if they created it as, There is if you create it. So if you believe it, it will exist. You actually create all that. I know this is crazy, but you actually do. You can create hell and go to it. You can create evil entities that battle you, that have power over you. That's called fear. No astrologist tells you your future. Now I'm going to tell you something. Somebody gifted me a reading by an astrologist, and I had a real attitude when I got on the phone. By the way, it was way before I was doing this, but I was in an awakened state. And I was quiet the whole time, and she says, well, you're not saying much. I said, because I don't want to lead you. I don't want to prompt you. I know that's what they do. You go, oh, yeah, and they start to go down that road. Well, she told me a few things. She said I was going to be completely change careers. I said, oh, that's not going to happen. I was an investment banker. I'm like, why would I change careers? I have an amazing career, right? She said that I was going to come into money. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm going to close a big deal or something. I don't know. You know what? She also said that I was going to do something extremely creative, and I was like, that's not going to happen. Like, you know, investment bankers, I don't think of them as very creative. And I thought, I don't know what I'd do. I mean, a writer, but I don't, you know, didn't know what I'd be doing with that. Yeah. Well, guess what? I quit my career, wrote a best-selling, award-winning books, television movie. All right. I found out my internet marketing, got trained online to learn how to create online businesses. So now all I do is write all day. I write books and create e-courses, and I shoot for you. And my father died. I didn't even imagine that because he was healthy. My father died that year, and of course I inherited some money from him. What's that? Well, you know, I got some foresight into stuff, but I could also change it. I didn't have to follow through with any of that. So yes, can they see some things? Yes, possibly. Not all of them are very good, and it's all up to their own interpretation. Is it going to change how you value your life or decisions you make? What if they tell you something negative? That's not good. So bottom line is you're always in control. So I say, tell your own story. If you want to go to an astrologist and you want to know something, write it down and say, okay, I'm going to predict my future. I'm going to meet this amazing guy, and he's going to be very spiritual, and he's going to really respect me. And we're going to both love animals, and I'm going to meet him at this animal charity. And you know, you can be as detailed as you want. I mean, have fun with it. And then you're going to say, and then this job opportunity is going to come up, and I'm going to go seeking a position, and it's going to appear for me, and it's going to be amazing. You don't have to be specific. Don't box yourself in. And you predict your future, and then something really big's going to happen, and I'm going to be able to afford that house that I've been looking at. You know, all of it. Predict your future. Yeah, it's fun. It actually works. You know why? Because quantum physics says whatever you focus on, you create. So if you're focused over here, creating it, instead of telling me what my future is and then leaving it in the hands of somebody who isn't very good. Well, I told that astrologer, I said, I predict my future, you don't. So I'm just listening. I said, and I'm not saying you aren't good or that you're not going to say some things that, you know, might not, you know, that might be true or follow through. I said, but the bottom line is, I said, I'm totally in control. So if you tell me I'm going to have a bad week and I refuse to, I won't have a bad week. That's a fact. So this retrograde, Mercury's in Mercury's always in retrograde. What does that mean? It's not going backward. It appears to, but it's not going back. It doesn't actually retrograde. You know that, right? It appears to because of the positions of the planet. It doesn't control your life. You do. So this is the difference between you functioning in a world that is challenging and seeing it differently, and not seeing it as a problem or seeing other people as a problem, and you seeing this as a nasty world and a problem. That's all it is. You're choosing to see things a certain way. So if something goes retrograde and, you know, there's challenges, things are going bad. What if you decide everything that happens this week is going to be an amazing breakthrough for me? So you say, oh, my computer went down. Hey, by the way, mine did. In 2018, October, when it was going cray-cray, it was August, I think. August, because we went into a huge transition. and everybody was having all kinds of electronic issues and all kinds of weird stuff was going. That was really crazy. Well, guess what? My computer went down. I mean, it was dead. I have a Mac, an amazing one. It wasn't old. Guess what? It was the same day my warranty was going to expire. I got a brand spanking new, top of the line Mac that was covered completely because it was still under warranty. They don't even know why it died. They, to this day, have no clue why it died. I didn't drop anything on it. I got a brand new Mac. Is that a bad thing? I'm telling you, because I refuse to accept that that's all bad stuff happening. I look at it like something good's going to come from this, you know? You can do the same thing. So, you're going to run off to an astrologist, and what if they tell you something nasty? It's like people on conspiracy theory channels. Oh, no, they're helping warn us. No, they're instilling fear in you. And with the disguise that they're doing something good. It's still fear-based, and it's craziness that's creating that world. I don't look at it. So if you go to somebody and they tell you something you don't want to hear, be wary of that, because you're going to take that information home, and good luck trying to get that out of your head, right? Even if you know they're con artists and they're making stuff up. They love it. Some of them use it. They love to tell nasty stuff, right? Some of the people that are on a lower frequency, just because they're an astrologist doesn't make them an expert. I'm a psychic. Oh, you should be, oh, no. Talk to the hand. Don't be wasting your money. You're whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. I'm going to predict your future. You're going to raise your frequency. You're going to realize, oh my gosh, it's coming to me. You're going to realize that you're totally in control of everything. You're going to understand that quantum physics has proven that we are one energy, and we actually create our own reality with that which we observe, and our thoughts and beliefs literally create a reality. And you're going to take charge, create abundance, peace, repair relationships, give to others, receive. That's it. And then you go to a new earth, and you and I, we're going to have a big old party. Blessings to you, my friend. Namaste.